Promised to be an exciting end-of-season clash. Arsenal had recently been overhauled at the top of the Premiership by Manchester United, and their crown was slipping. Only a win was good enough for Arsene Wenger and his men if they were to have any chance of retaining the Premier League title. Leeds needed an unlikely win to all but guarantee Peter Reid's side another year at the highest level. The Gunners had a new central defensive partnership of Oleg Luzhny and Martin Keown, as the team are missing a host of international players, including Sol Campbell, Larin, Pascal Sigon, Patrick Vieira, Edu and Freddie Lundberg. Leeds United's Mark Viduka had scored 12 goals in 9 games, including a hat-trick at Charlton the previous month. His strike partner Alan Smith was suspended, and Dominic Matteo moved to midfield to accommodate the return in defence of Lucas Radebe. Plenty for the Leeds faithful to ponder. Your match commentator is John Helm.
A Leeds win would certainly be good enough for them to guarantee survival in the Premier League, because their goal difference is vastly superior to both that of Bolton Wanderers and West Ham United. Seems strange to see Luzhny playing at centre-back for Arsenal here. No Campbell there. And no Sigon either. Here is Luzhny now with a second touch of the ball already. A little bit of breeze as Arsenal push the ball around, everybody wanting a feel of it. Parler's touch takes the ball wide to Bergkamp, and now it's Henry into the Leeds area. Wonderful tackle by Lucas Radebe. Well, he may not have the pace of Thierry Henry, but he has the presence and he has the positional ability, the Leeds United defender from South Africa. Terrific tackle. Nonetheless, a corner to the Gunners, who've won 14 of their Premier League fixtures here, drawn 2 and lost only the 1. They're 4 in the penalty area for this one. Keown's up for the header! Bumps against the Leeds bar. Little Robinson would have been able to do about that. And how unfortunate for Martin Keown that he didn't score his first Premier League goal of the season. Bergkamp slips it into the path of Cole. Kelly up against Cole. Arsenal's through. Well, that was a stark warning to Leeds from that first corner kick. The height of the Arsenal players in there. Bergkamp. Luzhny. Every one of the outfield players is in the Leeds half at the moment. Ray Parler. Arsenal finding their men around the edge of the Leeds area. No free kick this time. Again, it's Lucas Radebe who brings Leeds out. And then the longer ball is aimed by Wilcox for Kewell. Kewell 1-on-2. Kewell goes for goal. That is one of the greatest goals you will ever see. It's a phenomenal strike from the Australian, and what a fillip for Leeds United. What a blow for Arsene Wenger. It's a phenomenal strike from Kewell. Wilcox with a 40-yard ball over the top. He knocks it down and then thrashes it across Seaman into the corner. It's a terrific start for Leeds United. Totally unpredictable. Almost their first attack, and they have stunned Arsenal with Kewell's 16th goal of this extraordinary season. And what a goal. Oh, great running from Parler. Gets the pass away too to Ashley Cole. Every blue shirt behind the ball, and a fine tackle by Kelly. Viduka, and he'll bring Kewell into play again. It's Harry Kewell. Seaman from his line. Still Kewell. Still Kewell. Side netting. It was a better chance than the one from which he profited, and David Seaman's looking and wondering where everybody else was in the Arsenal defence. Viduka squeezed the pass away. Kewell on his way clipped it there. I think he knew what he wanted to do. Round he went, and maybe he should have hit it with the right foot instead of trying to work it onto the left. That was the touch that betrayed him. 16 goals this season, 2 of them against Arsenal, and he's brought this down brilliantly as well. Still Kewell. Outrageous, audacious even. Now Kelly with the clip across to the other side of Wilcox. Then it's Viduka, and straight into Seaman's hands. Arsenal defensively there will be asking questions about themselves. Leeds was stroking that ball around, and there might have been 3 up already. They'll have to settle for the 1 for the time being. Now Pires into Wiltord. Well, they try again. They're fencing with Leeds. Bergkamp. Still Dennis Bergkamp, and still. And Leeds will only press the panic button if they concede. So long as they're a goal ahead, they'll feel pretty decent about life. He must be wondering what's going on defensively with his team. And Kewell's got the better of Cole. And Kelly will sprint on here to try and latch onto the ball, but he fouled Cole. Another great ball when it's Kelly again. That's about the 3rd time that Kelly's won the ball for Leeds. Viduka balked. Free kick Leeds. And how Peter Reid would love Leeds to get that 2nd goal, and they've had a couple of chances without doubt, and they've got one here, and they can afford to send up Michael Dewberry and Eric Backer for this. Only Lucas Radaby and Danny Mills have not advanced in the blue of Leeds. It will be Ian Hart, who's got a very tasty left foot. And it's headed over the top. Again, Leeds created a chance at the back post for Viduka, and again Arsenal were caught. Hart, wasn't sure whether he was going for goal or not with that, but Viduka gets in the header. Usually could do nothing about the Australians' presence, it seems. Free kick Leeds. Keown and Viduka have been known to have the odd spat or two in the past. A few elbows involved over the years. That time it's just a free kick to Leeds, and no animosity between the 2 players. Ian Hart, about 45 yards from the Arsenal goal. Looked as though he sent a message over to Kewell, but it didn't get to Kewell. Arsenal 0, Leeds United 1. Viduka. There's good intentions curved by Keown, who even gets the throw in as well. Sounds to have gone quiet at Highbury for a minute or 2. Well, everybody reassesses. Now there'll be a bit of a roar as Cole moves forward again. He's looked as menacing as anybody today. And he finds Pires here. Silva to Parler. Ray Parler in a position for the shot. Off the post. It must be in now. Thierry Henry gets the Arsenal goal. It was Parler's shot, it was Robinson's parry, but it's Thierry Henry, Footballer of the Year, who brings Arsenal back level and back into the Championship race again. Leeds afforded Parler too much space. He took 2 touches, hammered it in. Robinson might have thought he'd got away with that, but there was nobody there to guard the goal when Thierry Henry plundered his 31st of the season. Game on again, 1-1 at Highbury. He'll have been disappointed they couldn't hold on to the lead at least until half-time, will Peter Reid. Thierry Henry is one of those chasing a potential golden boot as the top Barclaycard English Premier League scorer in the season. Oh, a mistake by Hart. The ball whipped away from him by Wiltord. It'll now be with Ray Parler, who'll be encouraged to go for goal again. Cleared off the line by Dewberry. Ray Parler still can't get that elusive first goal of the season. But he's worked a good crossing position. Radaby in the way. It was Michael Dewberry who kept Leeds level there. Doesn't quite get to Viduka. Cole was the one who brought Arsenal out. Very riveting match. Fowler playing so well in the midfield for Arsenal. Only his 12th start this season. Pires. Henry on the right foot. And Robinson. Must be a second goal. There's a touch of deja vu, but there isn't really, because the offside flag's going to ruin the celebrations. It was Henry this time who rattled the shot against that same upright. Robinson unable to keep it out. He will have feared the worst, but the flag was already raised as Wiltord billowed the net. There was a foul there by Viduka on Luzhny, but the referee has said play on because Arsenal do have the ball. And Wiltord will advance with it. Matteo can't get to him. Henry. Pires coming up alongside. And that was all broken up quite easily. Digs in, Dubry gets a header away, but a free kick here for Arsenal right at the close of the half. And one last opportunity maybe for Thierry Henry to produce one of his special free kicks. Henry and Pires, a little debate in French, I imagine. And it looks like being Henry. And it is through, but Robinson clutches on. Looks like we're going to get to half-time all square. Indeed, there is referee Wiley's whistle. It is all square here. What a start for Leeds United, thanks to a brilliant virtuoso goal from Harry Kewell. So, as they say, everything to play for here in the second half, and how tense that will be. But at half-time at Highbury, it's Arsenal 1, Leeds United 1. So we're off and running again, with Leeds now attacking this goal with Viduka and Kewell again in harness. And it certainly was a stunning blow to Arsenal when Harry Kewell scored. What forces Viduka? It was the referee's assistant on the far side who gave the free kick against Leeds, Paul Calladine. With a very good atmosphere around Highbury today, I've got to say, despite the tension and the importance attached to the game. No bookings from referee Alan Wiley. That has been a bad challenge in the game either as yet. 2 goals scored, and who's to say whether there will be more to come or not? Manchester United will be hoping not, of course, unless it's for Leeds. Arsenal's first attack of the half. Henry's little cushion header doesn't really open the way for anything, but now Gilberto Silva puts the ball wide of Pires. Hesitant start to the half. Well, the only cheers here are from Leeds fans because they have a free kick. One for them by Kewell. This is the closest to goal that Leeds have won a free kick today. And Ian Hart, as we all know, can be a terrific exponent. He's actually scored on this ground in each of the last 2 seasons. One in a 2-1 win, one in a 2-1 loss. And if Leeds could make it 2-1 again today and get the lead back, they will be feeling pretty good about life. It will be Ian Hart. Seaman taking up a central position just off his line. Through from Hart and in! And lightning really can strike, not just twice, but 3 times. And for the 3rd consecutive season, Ian Hart scores at Highbury. Extraordinary turn of events here, and yet another twist in the tail of the title. Ian Hart swung it across and it found a way through. Let's have a look from this angle whether there was a touch from, well, there might have been a couple of touches off Arsenal players, but I'm sure Ian Hart is going to claim this one. There went Cole, and it's into the corner of Seaman's net. It's Arsenal 1, Leeds United 2. And Leeds are looking for revenge for that 4-1 scoreline that they really suffered at Ellen Road earlier in the season. They've got another free kick, which might just interest Hart again. Well, the crowd not enjoying the opening minutes of this half, apart from those who've made the journey south from Leeds. Well, he's potted one in from here already. He couldn't do it again, could he? If he did, it would certainly put the cat among the pigeons. The Republic of Ireland fullback, who is one of the deadliest marksmen from free kicks in the Premier League, but he hadn't scored a goal all season until recently. He's got one already today, not quite two. Went for a different option really, went for the other corner, and it swings wide. Pires for Arsenal. Tries to put some bit of spurt on, but Wilcox was the first in the way in a blue shirt. Toure will swing it across here for Wiltord, who misses. Henry still can't get the ball beyond Danny Mills. Thierry Henry teasing, and still, and shooting. Side netting. Well, it's a fascinating contest, it really is. And Henry was blocked by Mills. And then, although he weaved into the position for the shot, the angle too acute, as it turned out. Parle, contender for Arsenal's man of the match with all the work he's got through today, but Bakker makes a solid challenge to win the ball this time. Wilcox for Viduka. Unusual for Jason Wilcox to be the furthest man forward for Leeds, but he is. Wiltord will swing it from left to right. Kewell is on his own here in splendid isolation. He'll come in field to try and create a bit more damage. It's Kewell. The block made by Cole. Still a captivating contest as Radaby gets up to keep it away from Henry. Van Mills sends it soaring into the other half. It's noticeable the players are strolling at times, but let's not forget how warm it is down on that pitch. Parle. Into the wide position is Robert Pires. Henry, this is where he's so deadly. Pires once again, he'll go for goal. And he's almost hit the boxes at the top of the stand there. They're enjoying the cuisine. Message from Peter Reid, not altogether amused, but very happy, I suspect, with the score. And Henry, so long as he's out there, Arsenal have chances. They certainly have here with Pires. It's 2-2, and it's Dennis Bergkamp. Leeds left in disarray. Dominic Matteo curses there because Leeds have squandered the lead for a second time. And it was Pires who did the damage. It was Dennis Bergkamp who put the ball into the Leeds net. He hung back behind Radaby, and although Matteo tried to get to him, it's the Dutchman Bergkamp who brings Arsenal level for a second time. Great work from Pires. Simple finish for Bergkamp. 2-2. And what a match here. Cole. Again, Pires the one who looks to cause danger here to Leeds. The back heel effective. Henry. And Bergkamp to get all the blue shirts back. Toure now. Leeds will be fretting. They've had the lead twice, they've lost it twice. It's Bergkamp again. That would have brought the house down. It really would. So much to admire in this game. And Dennis Bergkamp, who's turned on so many virtuoso performances here, fails to take Arsenal into the lead for the first time by a fraction. Viduka, and a chance for Kewell. It's Harry Kewell, and the save of the day from Seaman without doubt. What a stop this is. It's played in by Kewell for Viduka, and Kewell just continued his run and hit that hard and low, and may well have restored Leeds' lead for the third time, but for David Seaman. It's the Leeds United corner this time. Backer can't get there. The break is on. It's 2 against 2. Wiltord to Bergkamp. Henry's coming up on his left. Here's Thierry Henry now. Just caught off the face of the post. And it's the Arsenal fans who now hold their head in their hands. And one wonders how close that is to Arsenal losing the title. That's the width of a post that stood between them and the lead. How close can you be without scoring? Now Matteo gets it forward towards Wilcox, who will maybe lose his personal duel with Parler here. But then Hart wins it for Leeds. The passes went astray there. This one's okay. It's found Pennant, who slips. Maybe a little nervous. It's one of the biggest occasions. So are Manchester United on their way to another Premiership title here in England? If it stays this way, they are today. And Sir Alex Ferguson and company will celebrate. But here's Cole, and it's kicked away. Ian Hart back there, 2 yards in front of his line. Kanu was preparing to pull the trigger and couldn't do so. Johnson for Leeds away. Free kick for Leeds. 3 minutes separate Manchester United from a title win. It's 2-2, and that would be good enough for the Crown to go back to Old Trafford again. Here they come again, 2.5 minutes. That's how long they have in which to conjure up a goal. Any which way would do, but they won't get it from that, from Jermaine Pennant, and it's Dominic Matteo breaking instead for Leeds and finding Viduka out here. Is there late drama to be had from Mark Viduka? It's Viduka. Leeds may well have snatched the victory here. Manchester United may well have won the Premier League title. Arsene Wenger turns away in disgust. He seems his dream slipping between his fingers. Leeds United sent another season of Premier League football, and Manchester United probably have 2 hands on the trophy. It was brilliantly executed by Mark Viduka, the hottest striker in town right now. Johnson trying to protect it from Keown. Gets the throw. There's another foul by the frustrated Keown on Johnson. There's a booking for Keown here. Just lost the plot. And Leeds will happily keep the ball in this corner. And that's another free kick. Parler's push. Well, I think the referee would probably do well to blow the final whistle here now. We must be close to the end of the 5 minutes of added time. It's a massive result for Leeds United, for whom the season has been so turbulent on and off the field. £70 million in debt. Losing Terry Venables. Leeds have won it. Manchester United have won the Barclaycard English Premier League. They claim the title yet again and reclaim it from Arsenal. And Leeds United have done enough to retain their place in the Premier League. They will finish ahead of West Ham United and Bolton Wanderers, because they move on to 44 points thanks to Mark Viduka's late goal here. It came 2 minutes from time. in a dramatic afternoon at Highbury. Arsenal's dream is finished. Leeds have won the day by 3-2.
So a sensational match, but the wrong result for the home team, and Arsenal had to be content with retaining the FA Cup, but not the Premier League title, which went to Manchester United. Leeds, after all their problems, finished the season on a high, inspired by Mark Viduka, who scored 20 Premier League goals and was fourth top scorer. Peter Reid achieved some impressive results after taking over from Terry Venables to stave off